the audience has been going bananas. Right. Let's send our next star back in time. It's Heather Mills.
I think Heather came out guns blazing.
It's so evident that you have no boundaries as to what you will try by the way you are performing right now.
Absolutely 70s wig.
Love the 70s. Whoa, whoa.
Keen to build on Heather's progress, this week Chris and Jane have decided to step the choreography up a gear.
There's just a lot in it. There's a lot of composition, there's a lot of steps, there's a lot of lifts, there's a lot of spins, I mean, it's jam-packed.
Yeah.
But the constant step sequences are causing problems with Heather's artificial leg.
Oh my...
It's really coming out of the socket. The leg keeps coming out, and the more steps we do, the more it comes out and goes back in.
She said quite a few times today, she's like, oh, my leg came out.
That screw might have loosened again.
Unable to safely continue with her old leg, Heather is forced to make a change.
I'm very excited because I've got a new leg. Every time you get a new leg, you've got to get used to the different alignment and how it feels.
And in rehearsals the day before the live show, there are still problems.
I was like trying to do my moves and I was just kept falling over. Our game plan is to try and do the routine that Chris and Jane have given us without having to compromise anything. And if it means we're here till midnight, then we're going to have to get it done.
Yeah.
Because we've got to just do what everyone else is doing.
Skating to the 1977 hit, Best of My Love. Please welcome onto the ice, Heather Mills and Matt Evers.
Well, she is pushing new boundaries, feisty and determined, but it's getting more of a challenge each week. Less rehearsal time, harder moves. Those bridal white costumes look as if they've been dusted in icing sugar. That's the hip cradle lift, which then became a swinging, spinning star, and then two flying teapots. And the compulsory element, the toe steps after the mohawk and the 360-degree turn. Here's the score: Karen 3, Nikki 2.5, Jason 2, Emma 2.5, Robin 2.5. That gives her a total of 12.5.
12.5, thank you, Tony. It looked like you, at the beginning of the routine, you were struggling, but then you sort of got into it.
Yeah, I just had to adjust my leg because it keeps slipping out. But Sharon's been brilliant from physio and she's glued it in. But when you sweat, the glue starts to move, so...
Are you glued in there now?
I'm glued in now, so otherwise I wouldn't be able to skate. So
all week you're going to have a skate on?
Well, we're going to get a new socket made, exactly.
How do you think she did?
You know, she's had a trying week this week, that's for sure. I think with going through the problems that she's had, they've definitely lost a day on everybody else with what they've been... So they've been playing catch-up all week. And I think I was really relieved when we got through that performance. I think it was one of the best performances you've done this week, hasn't it? So well done.
Thank you.
So, Robert, it's been a tough week for Heather. A lot asked of her this time.
Absolutely, and as I said last week, it's great to watch you really push it and have a go, and you really did try. Unfortunately, the choreography really exposed the challenges that you have. You were heavily enabled by Matt this week, and all I'm going to say is that you made an effort, you did the required element. I'm hoping that the people at home will realise that this is the week to let you go by and bring you back next week, and we can see what you did last week and see the Heather Mills we've seen before improve again.
OK, thank you. Emma? Do you know what? Your performance is always up there. You're always smiling. You really, really give it. I think the main thing is there was so much context, and I love that because you are pushing yourself. But I think it wasn't as fluid because of that, and it kind of hindered it a little bit.
Thank you, Emma. Karen?
I agree with everything you've all been saying. It's very difficult for you to find the toe on the left foot, isn't it? It's very difficult for you to feel the toe steps. But you know, you sold the routine. You have great musicality. You can dance. The beginning was slightly mismatched, but you brought it back and you saved the routine and you finished it in time, which was great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, judges.
Well done. Thank you very much indeed. So if you thought that was the best of Heather, then vote for her when we open the lines at the end of the show. Heather and Matt.